Welcome to the Guided Expressions podcast with Martin Williams, the place to learn and be inspired to live your best life. Here is your host, Martin Williams.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Guided Expressions podcast. My name is Martin Williams. I'm so happy that you're joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, and on YouTube. All of the links can be found at guidedexpressions.com and just click on listen to the podcast. Today's podcast is titled Work Backwards. So recently my family and I moved to Florida and we needed to rent a place. And we were having a hard time finding something that fit our needs. We were living in Airbnbs and hotels, but they were starting to put a drain on my resources, and I really needed to find something soon. My fiance called me one day worried and said, we really need to find a place, so we need to find one soon. So I said, we're going to find a place by the 15th. And around the time it was the 1st that she called. And I said, by the 15th, we're going to find a place. And up to that point, we kept running into one dead end after another. But once I said that we were going to find a place and truly accepted the reality of that place had been found and that we were living there, there was a peace that came over me. Okay, we had arrived in my mind. And within 2 weeks, we ended up moving to a place that's been great for us. My point is that when you have a goal, there seems to be no movement. There seems to be nothing happening, no momentum, no anything. What do you do in those moments? You have to go to the end. You have to accept the fact that that goal has already happened and then work backwards. Okay? When I made that declaration, I started visualizing moving into the place. I kept visualizing the move and us carrying things into the apartment. I kept visualizing signing the lease and getting utilities turned on and all of that. I kept seeing those things over and over again. And then like clockwork, the wheels started turning. I looked online and I found the place and I emailed. And within 1 week's time, we had the keys to our new place. If you have a goal, decide that that goal is completed already and that you have it right now. Okay? Don't put your goals off in the future. If there's something that you want to accomplish or something that you want to do, don't say that I will do it by such and such date because it puts it off in the future. What you should do is already claim that you have it now. Decide that you have it now. And then start working backwards. Because a lot of times what happens is that we give way too much time to a goal that could be done a lot quicker if we just do it the right way, if we just go about it the right way. I know this seems very counterintuitive and, it seems kind of weird to do it like this, but trust me, this is the process to getting your goals accomplished. So specifically, what do you do if you want to lose weight? Let's say you want to lose 10 pounds. What you would do is then state that you weigh whatever your current weight is minus 10 pounds. So if you weigh 190 now and your desired weight is 180, then you would say, I weigh 180 pounds. And this is your new weight, and you're not going to argue about it. You're not going to debate it. You're not going to think about how you're going to get to that weight. You're not going to allow anything other than the fact that you weigh this amount now enter into your mind. And then you start continuing to live from your new weight. You'll find that you start making better food choices. You'll find that you'll stop overeating, and you'll start drinking more water. You'll find that you're just making better decisions all around that improve your weight loss. Remember, you continually work on your mind because that's where all the life change begins and ultimately where the life change happens. And before you know it again, you'll be inspired to check the scale and your new weight will amaze you. It may even be more than 10 pounds less than where you started from. So start working on all your goals this way. But I would suggest not working on more than 3 at a time. But when you work backwards, and then you'll start moving forward with all your dreams. So I challenge you to try this. Whatever it is you're trying to get done in your life, start working backwards. Go to the end, accept the goal is done, and then allow the process to unfold. And I believe you'll get better results than you've been getting up to this point. So my name is Martin Williams. Thank you so much for listening. And until next time.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Guided Expressions podcast on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify to get all the latest content from Guided Expressions. No one builds a house without a blueprint, so why are you trying to build your dream life without one? That's how the Blueprint course was created. The Blueprint course is for people who know they were meant for more. Created by Martin Williams, the Blueprint is a streamlined way to help you create the life you've always wanted. Get instant access now by clicking the link in the description box or going to guidedexpressions.com/blueprint.